Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Gonna play Quick Draft Midnight Hunt on this account, which I could just barely afford one Premier draft, but I'd rather not put myself in the position where I lose and then can't afford any drafts and then have to like grind in Constructed for coins. Ugh, gold. I don't know what they call it. Anyway, what the heck is this? This is a Sun Gold Sentinel, 2 mana, 3/2. Oh, didn't I draft this like recently? I don't remember if I played it. This wasn't like the first draft I had in this format after revisiting it, right? Anyway, it's like fine. Yeah, I drafted this and I played it. Was it a black white deck? No, it was my blue white deck, I think. Anyway, totally fine card, good stat line. Um, right, it has this Coven ability, and I don't think I ever used it a single time. Good stat line, okay abilities, could be good. Covetous Castaway, pretty solid in the Disturb decks because it's a Disturb kind of chump that doesn't do much, but it mills you, which the blue decks enjoy. And then when it comes back, it's a 3/4 that shuffles stuff back into your graveyard. So that's 3/4 flyer, of course. So that's pretty cool. Infernal Grasp, very strong removal. Moonsilver Key, absolute garbage. Okay, so all of the commons in this pack are way worse than three of the good cards. There's three uncommons and one rare in every pack, right? One of the uncommons is absolute garbage, but the other three of the uncommon and rares are all better than all the commons. So I think we could take our pick here. These are all totally reasonable cards. Black is a strong color in this format. And at least in the last draft, it seemed like the bots don't necessarily draft black as highly as they should, so I'm going to see if I can go in the black direction again. Thermo Alchemist, a good card. Better in blue, of course. Clear Shot is good in, like any green deck, probably. I'll just take the Thermo Alchemist. We'll see where that goes. Ritual of Hope is the mass pump for white stuff. Diagraph Rebirth. This is a strong reanimate that wants stuff to die. Green black isn't the colors I'm in at the moment, but I'm not really in any colors at the moment. I think I'm just going to keep taking good cards until something interesting happens. Like, taking one of these for a Thermo Alchemist is not the right approach. We just take a good card. What is the green-black theme in this set? It's basically just like mid-range, like stuff to die, graveyard interaction, as I recall. Baneblade Sentinel is fine. Pretty good creature. Broodweaver is okay. Blood Pact is okay draw. Tapping at the Window is good in the right deck, but we don't have that yet. So sure, just give me a Sentinel. Looks like we might be getting to play black. Other than that, who knows? What do we want here? I mean, this is not... This is not that good. I mean, I don't know. It can be sometimes, but in red-black, it probably won't be that good. But none of this is that good, really, right? Yeah, the pack's already dried up. We could try taking some green removal. It's not especially good. But I don't even think we're going to have Coven that much in green-black. I think I might just take the Pestilent Wolf. Feels bad. I could take No Way Out and just be like a little bit more black. It's not really much better or worse than the Pestilent Wolf. It's totally fine in the early to mid game. It's just in the late game when you just don't want to play it when your opponent doesn't have a bunch of cards. The draft guide overlay is pointing out that there's a lot of flash and disturb cards in this format, and discarding them is not that big an imposition. That is a very good point, and I think I should therefore take the Pestilent Wolf. Yeah. Flesh Taker, decent black-white signpost. We don't have anything white yet. There hasn't been much evidence of good white cards. It is the best card here, but I don't know how likely I am to play it. And Sea Zombie is just fine. I don't really think I'm supposed to take Flesh Taker. I haven't picked up any stuff that would synergize with it. Yeah. Defend the Celestis is pretty good as a like combat trick slash buff. It's not super common to get a trick that lets you like win one combat decisive, make a huge difference to one combat, or like a medium and a small difference to two combats, or like three small differences, right? And it's also not just for this turn, it's counters. There's some good white stuff in this pack. Gavony Tracker's a little bit interesting. Trapper, not Tracker. But it's looking like green-black is the place to be. Timberland Guide is just fine. Path to the Festival, I don't especially want. I don't think. Like, the point of it is to let you play more colors, which, I mean, I don't know. I think that's more likely that I'll want to do that than that I'll want to play a bear, so sure. Solar Bolt is totally fine removal. This Soul Guide Gryff continuing to wheel is a little bit surprising. Like, we saw another one pretty late, didn't we? Still, this is a good card for me. Arrogant Outlaw should be okay. Bounding Wolf should be okay. They're both 3-drops. I don't really have a lot of way. I have a Sea Zombie. I guess Arrogant Outlaw could go off. I don't know. I'll take the Outlaw. I think it generally turns out to be better than the other thing. Tapping at the window. So what is the text on this? Creatures who died? So that would not include putting in the graveyard with tapping at the window. I mean, this does like Reanimate decks, right? Because you can get more good stuff in the graveyard, but I don't think that's a good enough reason. I'm just going to take a bear. I guess I could have taken the Unruly Mob in case we wind up in white. Ooh, Tovalard. Give me that shit immediately. Scab Wrangler's also good. Defend the Celestis is good. We're not likely to wheel any of those, though. Maybe we get the Outlaw or the Behemoth. Anyway, we're obviously taking this. Dryad's Retrieval, huh? Another Thermo Alchemist. We're not going to be able to play red, but... Crawl from the Cellar is pretty good. Dryad's Retrieval... It is a lot of value. But I think we already have like Diregraph Rebirth, which is doing most of what this does, but better. Because it goes like to the battlefield and you can make it substantially cheaper. Well, cheaper anyway. Yeah. Crawl from the Cellar is just a lovely cheap recursion spell that also gives you a slight bonus. In terms of the counter. Grizzly Ghoul, oh, love it. Eaten Alive would also be pretty good, but I'll take the Ghoul. I think. I mean, how are we for removal? We have a Silver Bolt, an Infernal Grasp, and a Combat Trick. Still, another... I mean, Grizzly Ghoul is just such a big creature. Morbid Opportunist is disgusting. No reason to consider anything else. Dreadhound is beautiful. A little heavy. But Golgari decks like things dying. No Way Out. No, just take a 3-drop that does something. Oh, the Procession. I don't know. I mean, we like creatures to die, and the ghouls do actually die. Or the zombie tokens, rather. I like... Bladebrand is not that good either. And we don't have a lot of sack outlets, do we? Morbid Opportunist. That's one. The Sea Zombie can make use of them. And, like, the Diagraph Rebirth is kind of a sack outlet, as is the Grizzly Ghoul. I think it's probably better than this pretty mediocre combat trick. Like, it lets you trade a weak creature for a strong creature without costing you a card, right? So, it, like, you know, it's fine when it works. But if they respond by removing your creature, you just got, like... Say you, like, okay, I have a 1/1, and they're attacking with a 10/10. Right? My dream for Bladebrand, right? So if I block, I just lose my 1/1, and they're up a card. So I say, aha, I'll Bladebrand my 1/1. And the plan is, I'll block it, and, like, you'll lose a creature, I'll lose a creature. I'll lose Bladebrand, but I'll get a card. So it like it kind of turned the whole exchange into a 1-for-1, where neither of us got any card advantage, but I got some tempo because I killed a good creature and you killed a bad creature. That's the dream, right? But suppose in response to my Bladebrand, opponent like lightning bolts my creature, or whatever the equivalent in this format is. I forget. Now, the Bladebrand doesn't resolve, so their Lightning Bolt trades for my Bladebrand, but it also trades for my creature, right? I just got 2-for-1'd. So, in the best case, this card doesn't get you card advantage, but it does get you tempo. Well, I don't know. Okay, maybe the best case is you're attacking with a 5/5 and they, like, triple block it or something, and then you give it Death Touch and kill all their things. I don't think that's super likely. But in the best case, you get no card advantage and you gain a little tempo. In the worst case, you're, like, even on tempo, but you lose card advantage. I don't know. It just doesn't seem that good. I think I'd rather speculate on the Ghoulish Procession. I know the card is, like, I take it too often, and sometimes I can have the willpower to skip it, but I don't know. I know I shouldn't take it as much as I do, but I do like it. Necrosynthesis, like, always 2-for-1s you. Bat Whisperer is okay. Return to Nature? I don't know. Doesn't seem very good. I mean, I don't know how often I'm getting in for face damage. If I have the Sea Zombie, then Bat Whisperer is fine. If Dreadhound sticks, Bat Whisperer is fine, but in that case, I'm, like, in pretty good shape anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Do I need a 4-drop? No. Just take another wolf. Another Arrogant Outlaw is probably fine. Morkrut Behemoth. I don't have that many ways to get Decayed Zombies. I have like one right now, which is the Ghoulish Procession. I don't think this is that great, and I don't need a giant creature anyway. Is there... I vaguely recall playing... Like, this card is just dreadful, right? And I vaguely recall playing one deck where I said, wait a minute, is this the deck for Bramble Armor? And I was, like, happy to have it. I don't remember what was going on with that deck that made me think that, though. Hang on, what? What the fuck are you doing here? Am I supposed to be in red somehow? I don't think so. I've gotten decent numbers of green and black. No real reason to switch, but what is up with this? Got these two back, huh? I think I'd rather have the Blade Brand. Don't think I really want No Way Out. The Celestus is a strong card. Mana Rock that can filter. Defenestrate is probably better, though. There's no way either of those is wheeling, so I'm not getting anything else out of this pack, except maybe the Hauler. Or this, no, not the Silver Bolt even. So I should just take whichever one of these I like better. I think they're both pretty good. I know I'm like a Celestus guy. I love like Ramp for no reason, but Defenestrate is obviously better. The removal's great. Heirloom Mirror. It's tempting. Rise of the Ants is gross. Shady Traveler, what's your deal? You're a 3-mana, 2/3. Yeah, right. You're fine. This is a good pack. We're going to wheel something out of this. There's just too many good cards here. I think I'm going to take Rise of the Ants. Probably. Makes a lot of tokens. We kind of like tokens dying. We like gaining life. Well, I say we like tokens dying because like Diagraph Rebirth and Grizzly Ghoul. Of course, Ghoulish Procession wants non-tokens to die. Heirloom Mirror is just pretty expensive. It wants you to care a lot about your graveyard, right? So that the discard and mill are not such a big downside. Obviously, you draw to replace the discard. So like you're getting to put stuff into your graveyard, and that's better if you have Flashback and Disturb, which I have neither. Maybe there's one Flashback card in here somewhere. I don't remember. But anyway, there's not a lot. It looks like none. Oh, no, here it is. Right, of course, the Rebirth. And the Crawl from the Cellar. But most of the time, like, discard and draw is card neutral for me. Mill doesn't really do anything. It takes a long time for this to do something. You have to spend mana and life on it while you wait. Whereas Rise of the Ants just does something immediately and then does something again. I'll take it. We have a lot of top end. I hope that's okay. We got another mirror, huh? Well, everything else here sucks, so give me the mirror. 3 mirrors in a row? Okay, that's a possibility, I guess. I think I'd probably don't want that very badly. All right, we should pay a little more attention to the deck here. What are we like probably cutting? We're probably cutting the Blade Brand. I didn't like it and I don't like it. I do sort of appreciate having several actual 2-drop creatures, so I don't want to cut any of them. We can cut the Bounding Wolf. It's not very good. So this is sort of where we're at. 20 cards that I don't really want to cut. In that context, do I want an Heirloom Mirror? It gives me something to do on 2 more often. Even though it's not proactive. It's like, you know, playing this on 2 gets you behind, probably. There's not that much, like, ways that people can kill this stuff. It can threaten to just, like, win the game. I think I need 3 drops more, and this is a totally fine creature. Another outlaw? No, a Shadow Beast sighting, of course. 4's a slot that I have some stuff in, but not a ton. Another Defend the Celestus is fine. I'm happy to have 2 of those. Bird Admirer? That's the 4th Heirloom Mirror in this pack that we've been offered. I think I'd rather take an Occultist. Probably. Yeah. I mean, what is the point of this creature? The point of this creature is to, like, die and draw you a card. And our deck likes it when things die, so this is sort of good, right? And also it blocks some damage or whatever. I could run it over a Pestilent Wolf. Yeah, that seems fair. Don't need Turn the Earth. Don't need any of this. If I were going to run any of it, I guess it would be probably not Turn the Earth. This is like... You could say, this is for shuffling back into your deck the cards that you, like, failed to... that died and you want to get value from again. But no. This is a Disturb / Flashback hate card. You shuffle your opponent's replayable cards back into their decks. I don't really want to invest in that, but it's probably better than another 5-drop. Well, I don't know. I don't have any 5-drops, but I have plenty of stuff in that area. Plummet? Do we have trouble with flying? I mean, kind of. I think if I run into a blue-white Disturb deck, I'm just going to have to race them. I don't know. I'll just take another Traveler. Do not need the Path to Festival. I already have one, and I've decided not to run it. Don't really need any of this. Maybe we want a Rejuvenator for some reason, but I can't imagine why. 3rd Outlaw. I think we have plenty of 3-drops, and I'd rather keep the Travelers than have another Outlaw. Okay, so we have like 1 cut to make. Maybe it's supposed to be Defend the Celestus. Or maybe it's supposed to be Ghoulish Procession. It's just, like, Ghoulish Procession is such a good combo with Dreadhound, with Morbid Opportunist. I don't have much else that synergizes with it. Grizzly Ghoul and Diagraph Rebirth, it's going to be, like, okay, but not great. Could cut the Heirloom Mirror. That's probably wrong. The Timberland Guide doesn't really do anything, but I want about this number of 2-drops. Maybe I just cut another Outlaw. I think, like, it's probably supposed to be a 4-drop, but I like them all. Yeah, maybe Defend the Celestus should go. It's a good card, but I don't know if that's really how we're winning. Sure. All right. I mean, I think I've done everything I can do. Color-wise, 16 and 8, so remaining black with some green. Do I have any double pips to worry about? A double green there, and there. I think actually I'll run 8-9, even though I have more black. I only have, like, single black pip cards. So I want to make sure I have 1 black early, but I don't really need 2 ever. I mean, I will if I'm going to try to play, like, Infernal Grasp plus Mirror or something, which will happen, but I don't want to miss a chance to play Tovolar because I don't have enough green. I don't think the decision is going to make that big a difference either. Is this deck any good? I think it's all right. I mean, the last draft we had with the Defenders deck in Dominaria United, I thought that deck was very janky, and I still think it was. I don't understand why we got 7 wins. I had some opponents who played badly. Is that enough to justify it? I don't know. This seems like a fine hand. Lots of 2-drops. Opponent mulligans. Fine. I need more lands, but I'm on the draw. Found some more lands. Great. Black-white? Probably? Oh, it could be blue-white. You never know. Oh, could be green-white. I guess we run out the wolf, because I'd happily trade that off. I mean, less happy now, but... maybe I don't trade here. Because that, if I trade, they're just getting in 2 damage per turn with the mob instead. Yeah, no blocks. Oh. That's a good reason to not trade, I guess. So I think we get the mirror going? And just dump a Diregraph Rebirth. It's not doing much for quite a while. Swing back for 2. The Heirloom Mirror has helped us find the land we needed, which is nice. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yikes. Shadow Beast should help. Although they're going to have Coven, right? They can't. They could put 1 counter on and then have Coven, but that seems bad. But presumably next turn they will have Coven, right? They're going to... I don't get to activate this if I do that, huh? Well, too bad. They're going to play something that has 1 or 0 or something, right? Oh, actually they have... Yeah. Yeah, anything with 1 power will do it. You control, though. I think they were mousing over my Shadow Beast as if they were going to do something to it, but I guess they realized they couldn't. That's good for us, then. Alright, we stalled things a little bit. I'd like to play 2 2s and activate this, but what am I dumping in that case? Defend the Celestus? It would be really nice to have. I could dump the Forest and try to draw another? And if I miss, just play, like, only the Ghoulish Procession? I guess that's fine. Okay, Defenestrate's also good, but I'd like to get the Procession out so that attacking is worse for them. But they have these flyers, right? I can take out the Witch when she's not flying. That's something. But this flyer, I don't know. Well, that just drew. That's nice. Very funny. Oh, this is how I get another flyer. I see. Activate only as a sorcery. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'm just going to defenestrate them, right? Don't want to play the Occultist very badly. What does this do? 3 mana to get a counter. Okay. Let's do it in their upkeep, just in case. I don't know. I guess we can wait. This isn't turning on Coven, so I can pass. I'm pretty sure it should be the Witch, right? I don't know, maybe it should be the Mob? Because I don't have a great way to kill a giant creature. And I do have a great way to kill a mediocre flyer, right? Sure. Just run out the Dreadhound, presumably? Don't see anything better going on. Oh, I could have attacked first, I suppose. I don't need this 4/4 anymore. But I should have done that before tapping out, so that they might be afraid of a trick. Or at any rate, would have to consider the possibility. By the way, mono white, apparently. It's a shocker. Okay. That's great. I guess it was right to do that after playing the Dreadhound, because we got a trade in. And that generated 2 damage. Did they forget what was going to happen there? I'm not sure. Could I kill them this turn? If I swung with everything, they'd be letting in 8, no, 10 damage, right? I think swing all is lethal. Especially because I can pump with this, right? They block the 6 and a 2. I get in with 6, 10. And also several creatures die. Yeah. They have no cards, so I don't have to worry about a single thing. You're going to let in the 6, huh? Questionable. 4, 10, 14. Go to damage. Didn't even need the triggers, as they blocked. Or the pump. They could have blocked more damage, but then more stuff would have died, and there would have been more... I had enough, I'm fairly sure. Well, that was kind of a surprise. I thought with those flyers we were in trouble. Turns out the heirloom mirror saved my skin, huh? Saved my neck? Saved my life? We'll stick with saved my skin. Saved my bacon. Oh, there's another idiom. Long live TSG. Well, I don't know who TSG is. totally super guy. Hopefully there's nothing... I'm not going to get canceled for saying long live TLG. That's fine. Oh, I hate these lands. I keep meaning to switch them. These colors don't match this card. That's a little surprising. This is a black-white card, mostly. Maybe you could run it in green-white? Yeah, it'd be fine in green-white. But blue-white, it doesn't make much sense. So they probably have more colors. Or maybe this was just the best card they could find. Hopefully they overestimate the value of this card. That would be my best, best outcome. Because we actually get to run out our piece of garbage, and it's still better than theirs. Okay, yeah, they're disturbing stuff, or flashing backing stuff. And they dumped a plains as well. Okay. Well, this seems like a good draw. I could swing to get in for one and then play this. If they choose to use their whole turn silver bolting this werewolf, I think that's fine. They'll be able to do that even at night, right? Because while this does have 4 toughness, it's still a werewolf. Nice card. There's certainly, like, this whole graveyard thing is working out for them. I wish I had, like, a Diagraph Horde somewhere in the deck. No dice, though. That's fine. Okay, weird attack. No? Okay, that's what I thought. Defenestrate is pretty horrible against a deck like this. I mean, I don't know. It's still good to remove stuff, but you'd rather it be removal that matters. No attacks. I could play Siege Zombie and Wolf, I guess, and then I get in a little face damage. Sure, why not? The Shadow Beast can be sighted later. Okay. Well, blocking here seems okay. Throw that in as well, just in... No, that doesn't make any sense. It's not adding any damage. Alright, I mean, if they have a combat trick, then, like, good job. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think they're happy for this creature to die. And I could consider not killing it, but I don't think that's a great idea. Like, I don't want to let them keep hitting me for 3. I guess I could have waited till I have the Shadow Beast. So that at least I have a 4/4. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Yeah, I can't deal with flyers. The blue-white flyers deck is going to kill me. Well, I said I need to race those decks. This costs 5? Why didn't they play this? Huh. They're planning to otherworldly gaze again, I guess? Attack all? Consider Defend the Celestus as a trick? I guess. I think I need to race them. It's kind of stupid to do this when, like, it's only getting in 3 damage, but I'm hoping they'll go for some bad trades. Alright, fine. Yeah, this way, it's already big enough that Startle means we still win the combat. I do suspect Startle might be what they have, actually. I'm a little worried about this because I want this creature to be like one that I don't mind losing, but I think I'll be there regardless. They're gonna have a 3/3. Maybe I should concentrate more in the Siege Zombie. I don't think so. I think this is fine. I can always defenestrate this. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, did I say Secrets of the Key? This is Otherworldly Gaze. I don't know how we're going to get enough ammo to race them. We've got so much card advantage. And they get to play a bunch of flyers. And I wasted my combat trick on a piece of junk. Silver Bolt isn't nothing. I can deal with one flyer once they play, like, not this one, but the other one, the Archivist. I guess we play out... Play out the Silver Bolt. I think we do it pre-combat so that they know we have it and they don't try any fancy blocks. And we just swing in for everything. Because I don't really want to use the Silver Bolt. Okay. I don't even know if I care about losing the Siege Zombie, actually. Go for it. This isn't a wolf, is it? No, it's a beast. I think they might be too focused on this thing. Thinking that, like, aha, he can't use a Silver Bolt because he needs to use it to kill my 3/3 before it becomes a 4/4 and is out of reach. But with Defenestrate, I don't care that much. I also don't care what they're shuffling in. Okay, so they're empty-handed except for the 3 cards in their graveyard. That's something. I'm just gonna yoink this. And swing again. And if they block, I have the Silver Bolt. Or maybe I just bounce? Yeah, because actually a bunch of 2/1 flyers don't really bother me. Let's let this damage go through first. Okay, the racing and the controlling has begun. We're both empty-handed except for, like, what we're top decking and some graveyard cards. Discarding Firmament Sage, so nobody really cares about that. No one really cares about that either. I swing all again. Oh, I love this. Here, it's something you can Silver Bolt if you want. Enjoy. Not that they want to spend the mana on it. I'm kind of stunned at how well this is going. I kind of felt like they could be on the aggressive somehow, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. Oh wow, that's like a really slow card for the position they're in. Alright, I attack all again. If I draw a land... Ah, got there. Don't tell them, though. Oh, that's right. This can't even block. Glad to get that played before they can somehow yank it out of my graveyard. Huh. Not sure what went wrong over there. Like, I guess they played a lot of bad cards and didn't... They played a lot of value and not a lot of tempo. Whereas I guess a lot of what I did was tempo. Some value. Defense rate and defense lesses are kind of value-ish. Shadow Beast, certainly. But it's also like 4/4s are pretty good. Huh. Well, I was worried about the blue-white deck killing me in the sky, but the only chance to attack they ever got was on the turn they conceded instead. Playing against my good friend Pant-Yo or Pantio, nobody really knows. Underwear themed breakfast cereal, maybe? Uh-oh. They're thinking. What the heck could they be thinking about? Maybe they just have full control on. I don't know. I don't like it. What 1-mana black instant could be relevant that's legal here? I think they just don't have anything. What even... I'm trying to remember what the red kill spell in this format is. There's Play with Fire. In Midnight Hunt, mana, red, type, instant. Immolation, okay. There's Cathartic Pyre, that's very good, but it's a rare or at least an uncommon. Lunar Frenzy, I guess, costs X. Play with Fire is the main one, I guess. Huh. And what's in black? Rotten Reunion. Yeah. That's the only real explanation, I think. It targets a graveyard card, but you can it's up to 1, so I guess you're right. Up to 1. So they were allowed to cast it targeting nothing to make a 2/2 earlier. All right, that's fine. Hit me. Although, oh, this sucks. They're gonna play a Bat Whisperer, aren't they? Oh man. Well, I can't afford to throw this away to a Decayed Zombie just because like it would give them a 1/1 flyer, no blocks. Well, Blood Tithe Collector would be fine, I think, because I can discard a land without too much pain. But they're the red-black deck. This attack is... Ah! Was the whole point of that was that you damaged me this turn. I don't know why on earth you would do this if you don't care about that. It's up to 1. You don't have to do it. This doesn't even block. What the hell is this? Who is this guy? What? This is madness, I tell you. Huh. I'm kind of inclined to play the 4/4 Menace here and see if I can get better value out of Grizzly Ghoul later. This is so weird. The only cards they've played are an Immolation and Rotten Reunion twice. Necrosynthesis the Zombie? Alright, I'll block, I guess. Like, if you have a trick, that's cool. But I'd rather you not get to Blood Tithe Collector me or something right now. Fine. Oh, that makes... They get to look at a lot of cards, right? 5. 6? 5, right? Is there any reason to do this first? I don't think so. Lethal? Question mark? No. Alright, we got there, guys. Oh, man. If they had just, like, gotten that Bat Whisperer down, I think it would have made a big difference. Apparently, they didn't have it. I don't know why they attacked with the 2/2. Why can't people play like that against me all the time? I guess they sometimes do. But a lot of the time, you can't tell how much an opponent is misplaying because you can't see their hand. I remember reading an article once about how, like, that makes a big difference for Hearthstone's AI, is, like, it doesn't, players know it doesn't play brilliantly, and there are, known weaknesses it has that you can exploit if you want. But a lot of its plays look fairly reasonable, and part of the reason for that is just that you don't actually know what's in their hand. So you can't tell if they had a better play available. They make something that's like, yeah, I could imagine making that play. So anyway, my point is that applies to people too. You don't always know when your opponents are making unreasonable plays. In that last game, it seemed pretty clear that it was unreasonable, although I still don't know exactly what they were supposed to be doing. I think it's worth being a little bit mana inefficient to get the Drain for 2 in, instead of playing the Shadow Beast. Because you never know if I'm going to be able to resolve this later for the damage. Getting in guaranteed is not super easy most of the time. No? Pretty nice to have a menace or a vigilant creature, though. I guess maybe I should have done that because I'm planning to attack again. Oh, it's the nighttime now. I love the night. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll swing here. I don't know, it feels kind of stupid. Why didn't I just block? Well, because if I had blocked, they could have played this on their turn as a 2/1 flyer. Now, apparently, they totally waste the turn. I'm a little concerned about, like, Startle. But if they try that, I could Defenestrate, I guess. Or just not worry about it. Those both seem like reasonable plays. Cathar Commando. Okay. Sure, go ahead and double block. I have Defenestrate. Okay, well, good enough. All these cards trading for other cards. I spent 2 cards. They spent 2.5 cards? But they got back half a card as well, so... Or no, they spent like 3.5 cards. I guess, right? Because they spent the Blessed Defiance plus 2 creatures. I don't know. It's not super important to calculate those details because it's all just estimates anyway. It was a nice trick, though. The fact that they didn't play this, I mean, I guess they have another Cathar Commando coming up or something? I'll be okay with that. I can play a Grizzly Ghoul. Startle. Okay. So probably better to play the Shadow Beast then. I'm fine with this getting countered. No counter. All right. I'm less fine with it getting picked up from my graveyard, but I assume that'll happen fairly soon somehow or other. Ooh, Trapper. Would have preferred a land. I guess just full swing and play something that likes stuff to die? Oh, this doesn't actually die though, does it? Oh, really? I could bring back the Traveler. That doesn't seem very good. I'm just gonna run out the Grizzly Ghoul, I guess? Not many more creatures are dying anytime soon, are they? I don't know, a Menace creature is pretty cool. Kind of surprised they didn't even block my 3-2 with their 2-1 flyer. I thought that would be a pretty easy trade given our life totals. I guess they have plans of locking me down with the Trapper? I feel like I have enough attackers. It's pretty slow. I guess this is Vigilant. But if you're not blocking with it, that doesn't really matter. Okay, now that is something. I think we play the Dreadhound so that we benefit from stuff dying, rather we get damage from stuff dying rather than waiting and like if we were really lucky, if like 3 creatures died, I could play both. I could play this and this. But I don't think 3 creatures will die, especially since they're going to use the Trapper on me here. Presumably shutting off the 4/4. Yeah, let's just make it difficult for them to, like, not lose life. I don't know. I guess I could have not played this, wait for them to tap me, and then when I play this, they won't have the mana to counter it. Oh, come on. Well, okay, I don't have to draw those lands. That's nice. No taps! That's a shocker. What? Well, okay, sure. I guess if you're not going to block it, you might as well tap it, but... Okay, so just 2 creatures died. Huh. That card doesn't matter. Okay, pretty cool. I'm never getting that back because I don't have whatever enchantment removals in the set. But I still have a pretty solid board. So presumably they tap something down here? The Menace one, okay. Just gonna trade a 1/1 token into this, I guess? Okay. Well, play out another Shadow Beast, I guess. And then I have like 2 of the signature Golgari value cards here. But they're getting in face damage, I guess. I do need to be a little concerned with my life total. Nice value there. Running out of cards. No reason to do anything but swing. Yeah, this time one of the Shadow Beasts, right? Yeah. I'm perfectly happy to trade this for a 2-2. Oh, that's not what's happening, I guess. Ah, they get some life. That's nice. And another flyer. But 2 creatures died this turn. 1 creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Well, an outlaw would hit them in the face. Which I think is probably better than the menace creature. Oh, you know what? Could I have played this twice to get both back? I don't think I wanted to anyway. I think I wanted to get the counters on this guy while I could. No, it would have been 3 plus 5 is 8, which I don't have. Wow, okay. And on this board state, Unruly Mob is actually good. They're putting up some resistance, I think. Nice card. What are you tapping? The 6/5 Trampler, I'm sure. Yeah, no question there. But I have a lot of damage here. This is like 5 damage. Okay, so we're getting in for 2. They don't have any life gain. Ah, they do. Okay, so maybe I don't commit to defend the Celestus. 2 creatures are going to die, so this is going to cost 5. Which means I couldn't also play Outlaw. Okay. What if I do play Defend the Celestus, though? Just make this a giant menace creature to deal with my giant trample creature. Get in for 5. Now they have to Faithful Mending, of course. They didn't? Why not? It's an instant. They would just be playing it to draw 2 and then discard them both, but they would gain 2 life. They have the mana. I don't know. It's a mystery. Well, yeah, that's the second blue-white deck, and we did just sort of race them. I just played large creatures and hit attack all every turn until they died. Some discretion was needed in deciding like which big creatures to play when. You know, how to work on the graveyard. The Golgari like stuff dying synergies, but not much. Mostly it was just like play the mana efficient thing and hit him in the face. Them making it night early was nice. There is that to be said. This is not a playable hand. So I only have 8 swamps, so it's a 1 in 5 chance of drawing one each turn, right? I need one by turn 3, so 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 5, roughly. So it's like 50-50 on getting to play something. A little better than that, because it's really not 8 out of 40. It's 8 out of 33, which is like 1 in 4. Okay, I'll take it. I think a swamp by turn 3, like, it's still risky, but mulliganing is bad. I played this in, like, game 1 or something, didn't I? I think? Alright, now this is something to do at least. Red, black. I haven't seen this card in a while, but I think I played it in game 1. I don't think it's been totally dead. Don't like this. It's a 5 mana 2/2 flyer. Well, red-black is going to care about being able to hit me, so I guess I should just kill this. Make efficient use of my mana. Yep. Very funny. Well, punished, I guess. There's the swamp. 1 turn late. Maybe it's manageable. Salvageable. Play with fire isn't big enough for that, right? Moonrager's Slash, I guess, is another popular red damage spell. Alright, I mean... I guess I block this. My poor bear's getting strangled. Oh, your upkeep. I always forget that. It's not my upkeep, it's theirs. So I could conceivably, like, sacrifice something else if I wanted. I don't think I do. This way we at least get the drain value. I think we're fighting back. We're still behind for sure. And yeah, now we're way behind. It's not that bad. Another zombie actually might kill me. It's not quite lethal yet, right? But they get in for 6, and then what do? I can't kill this anymore. Well. I get in, I don't even get to kill this thing, huh? Nice. Well, GG. Oh. That one. Yeah, go ahead. I forgot to look at my dailies at all for this. I think we've done some of them. There goes another. So who knows? Maybe it's going fine. Let's go double check. There's nothing I should be re-rolling here. Cast blue or red spells. Yeah, let's re-roll that. Red or white. Incredible. So we're only at 4 wins. I would prefer to have some more. Give me more blue-white decks, I guess. Apparently I'm great against those. I mean, you know, in this case, it's my own fault for keeping a risky hand. But I do think this is not the kind of deck that's easy to mulligan with. I don't have much draw, and every card is highly valuable. So starting with just 6 instead of 7 is pretty bad. Oh, look at this. Who knew you were in the deck, you jerk? Anyway, seems like a great hand. I need more lands, but who doesn't, right? Hopefully Opportunist can draw me some. Like, if I hit a 3rd land, I can play Opportunist, and then I can blow up a creature. Hey, look at this. I'm an artifact deck. If I miss, I can just discard Rise of the Ants or whatever. I'd rather keep it, of course. But at least it's a flashback card. Hey! Okay, well, if you want to destroy one of these two, that's fine with me. I don't really care. On the other hand, I can't shoot it now, because if I try, and they have any mana up, oh, that sucks. Then they can respond by sacking it to blow up the mirror. Well, hang on. Is that really good? Because then if I don't hit a land, I can't use the Silver Bolt. I think I just used the Silver Bolt. Both of us drew badly, I guess. Opponent's stuck on 2 lands. I'm setting up their werewolves for them now. I have Defenestrate for this, that's fine, but like they're gonna have more giant creatures because they're red-green at night. Okay, well that could have gone worse. Doesn't really matter when I play this. I guess I could swing with the 2/2 and then play an Outlaw for Drain? That seems bad. But the Outlaw is going to be even worse if I wait, right? Tovolar? Jesus Christ. Okay. Whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card. Holy shit. Well, that's a good Defenestrate target. I'm sort of glad I waited. I can't believe this only costs 3. Alright, dump the Ghoulish Procession. I don't think we're going to be using that. Now I could play a Shadow Beast, but this is a huge pump. I think I just need to get rid of it while I can. And I don't mind a double block if I have to. Opponent's still just on 3 mana. You got it, a 2-for-1. Just don't kill me. If they pump that, I'm pretty happy. No, they're gonna trick me. Bad, but I have a 4-4. Was really hoping to be able to play Tovolar's Huntmaster now, but I guess we'll have to settle for a 4-4. Okay, good. And it is battlefield or attacks. Okay, create 2 2/2s. So let's do that. And I think I can attack here, right? Maybe with just the flyer? No, because I have the 2/2 wolves to chump stuff. I think I can attack all. Put some pressure on. If they had any good combat tricks, they would have used them last turn. Okay, we escaped. Opponent just stuck on 3 mana all game. You know, is that a deserved victory? Unclear. They did some pretty freaking good stuff for 3 mana. Like, this card's great. This card's insane. This is really good. This is fine. This wasn't that good. This is very good since it was night already. It's just like, got to play a 3 mana 4/4 trample. That would be drafted pretty highly if there was a card that didn't have to rely on it being night. Oh, I thought I'd lost 2 already. Alright, well, I feel a lot better now about my chances. Okay, this hand is not a... Oh, well, I have Pestilent Wolf, actually. Once again, it's just a single swamp to unlock the hand. He would never make the same mistake twice. Oh, would he, though? I'm on the draw again. So the same considerations apply, really, right? Like, by turn 3, I want to have hit... Remind me again. So it's 8 out of 33. That's about 1 in 4. I have 3 shots at it. So I should hit, I guess, 3/4 of a swamp on average. That's not very good. I thought it was like... I did the math wrong last time. I think it was a bad keep. Fine. I thought it was like a 75% chance, not like on average you'll hit 75% of 1. Which means on average you'll have less than 1, so it's less than 50%. Ooh. I was going to just Infernal Grasp that, but I think it can wait. Because this is... Scab Wrangler's a really scary card. It's a really strong uncommon. In the blue-black decks that get a ton of zombies, this just gets so much done. The opponent never gets to attack you. They never get to block. It's just a nightmare. Flip the switch, I guess, is possible, but this is the card I would want countered, if anything. Okay. They can again counter here. I guess that's life. 2 flip the switches this early would be a little surprising. This time it's a Dissipate. Wow! What a sniper! Actually got my flashback card with a Dissipate. Gross. Well, we're almost freaking dead here. I guess I just play this out. Try to block with it. Oh dear. Do I want that on top? Not really. Well, that's GG, right? Because, I only have 1 black mana. Yeah, okay, well. Might as well get a zombie token. I mean, apparently this was too greedy, right? I kept this, thinking I'll Infernal Grasp that later, and then I just never had time. If I had Infernal Grasped the Scab Wrangler earlier, on turn 2, or, yeah, 2, then I would have taken like 10 less damage or something, or 8. I still would have been behind, but that's the risk with Ghoulish Procession, is that, you know, if you take a turn off early to develop it, that's when it's strongest, but you risk getting overrun in tempo, and that's what happened to me. They just had... Those 2 flip the switches were really good. I think they would still be flipping the switch if I had Infernal Grasp, but they wouldn't have had the Scab Wrangler all that time. I don't think I had much of a comeback plan, though. Even if they were down a Scab Wrangler, I was in really sad shape, I think. Human Wizard. Can't keep this. I need a swamp really soon. Fine. Very strong opening. This is a nice card, too. Black-white. Aw, man, really? Where were you? I'd like to see if I can draw out their Silver Bolt before developing the Opportunist. It probably won't, but it might. Okay. Well, no, not okay. They probably have Blessed Defiance or something. I don't want to give them permission to use it. Okay, so they passed with 3 mana and didn't activate the Silver Bolt. They really don't value these things. Okay, go ahead. That's a card. It's a good card. Play both of these, maybe. Now they're going to do it. Now they realize that they're in some danger. Okay. So now I can get out the Opportunist with a little bit less risk. I assume they attack here. They still have Blessed Defiance. Too bad. Oh yeah, it leaves a clue. Well, I mean, I could maybe pick that back up with Diregraph Rebirth at some point as well. So that's not too bad. I guess we're just racing where I get 3/2s and they get 1/1s. That's kind of nice. I'm glad I didn't block when they first attacked with this. Okay, that's a good card. That's a really good card. Oh! So much for my Diregraph Rebirth, you jerk. I mean, I attack with the 4/3, and I guess it trades here? It's not incredible, but it's fine. Do I pop a clue? I guess that's fine. It's not going to be night anytime soon, so this is as good as it's going to get, really. Yeah, I guess that thing's going to make it tough to win the race, right? Because these zombies can start dying for life gain. I mean, do I want to let them trick me like this? Not exactly. Do I want to take 7? Not exactly. This makes them use up a trick. It gets a card out of the Occultist. It's not that bad. Not much use for Crawl from the Cellar at the moment, I don't think. And I guess since I'm losing the race, I should stop attacking. Okay. Could use some more land. Hopefully this is going to help me find some. I wish stuff were dying on my turns. Diregraph Rebirth would be kind of nice. Okay, this is pretty good. I mean, we're pretty far behind, I think. There's some chance we come back, but they just keep having answers. It's sort of gross. That's what, 8 damage? Okay. Need some land soon. Can I really lose a life? I mean, I guess I die, right? Technically not. I can, like, double jump, but that's not winning either. Yeah, this is awful. Yeah. I don't see much of a way out of this. I guess attack, see if I can get Arrogant Outlaw. I feel like they shouldn't block, but okay, sure. This way at least I killed a creature for my dailies. Alright, well, 5 wins, not too bad. Not too bad. Anything stand out about the deck that should be remarked upon? I never played Rise of the Ants a single time. Dreadhound I played once or twice. It was fine. Pretty good, as it usually is. Diagraph Rebirth played once or twice. I think it was okay. The Shadow Beast sighting was incredible. Defend the Celestis. I played it twice, I think. And it was good both times. Like, I won those games largely because of those counters, so can't be too mad. Grizzly Ghoul was fine. I got to play it meaningfully once, I think. As like a 6-5. There was another time, like, okay, in this last game I played as a 4-3, but the game was over, so we're not counting that. I played it as a 4-3 some other time, I think. It was like okay, but not great. I don't remember. Travelers were fine. Opportunist didn't do a single thing once. Kind of bad. Not that we should have cut it, just like we couldn't make it work somehow. Outlaws were pretty good, I would say. Timberland Guide, whatever. It's just a random 2-drop filler like the Pestilent Wolf. Sea Zombie never activated. Ghoulish Procession, awful. I only cast it once and that was a mistake. Well, that's what I get. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.